Hey, welcome to the Frazzlog. It's been like probably a month, I think, since my last one. So we're sitting here on our work day. We're back to work. We were off for a day there. We're back with a bagel. Tastes like love. Tastes like love. It's so weird to think a year ago I was making my dinners, well, I guess work lunches. Now I've got my baby doing it, and it's good because she adds like a special spice to it. I don't know if you guys know about this, but it's called called Good Spice. So here we have a sandwich. We have a bagel. What are you doing? Some Doritos. A cop just came by and said, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "What's up?" Yeah, we're already a minute 20 into this. We've got to discuss some things. What has Frazzleberry been up to? I gotta say, Frazzleberry's on his way coming back. I think he's on his way in the door. Right close to it. Hands on the knob. But, what if I beat? I beat Pokemon Y. I beat Pokemon, or not Pokemon, Pokemon Y. Nier. Heavy Rain. Shadow of the Colossus. I think that's it. But I'm playing Game Dev Tycoon, which is really fucking cool so far. I guess impressions time. Mini baby reviews. Alright, so where do we want to start here? I guess we can start with. Let's start with, I guess, Pokemon Y. Let's start in order of beating it. So, Pokemon Y was out of playing, like, everything, because I basically played Pokemon games when they came out, up until Leaf Green. That was the last one I really played. Then after that, I kind of played Pokemon. I played Pokemon Diamond, Pokemon White, Pokemon White 2, Pokemon... I think there was another one there, right? The Platinum generation, the Black and White generation. Yes, okay, maybe not. But, oh, Soul Silver. I played Soul Silver, Pokemon Diamond, and Pokemon White 2 and White 1 right around the same time. And then I played this one. And, like, out of all those games, Pokemon Y is probably... No, it is. It's the best one since Leaf Green that I've played, which is pretty awesome. I don't really do anything with multiplayer or anything like that, but I don't know. I thought it was cool. So we did that. Then we also did I don't know. I don't really know what to say. I don't care about the story in the game, but it's like the most. I like the world design. I hate the city in that game. I really hate there's like this one central city in the middle of the world. And there's a couple times you gotta go there, and every time it's like, hey, go find this one guy in an alleyway down this one area in the district, and go find him in this bar. And I was just like, fuck this. But it was a pretty cool game. Like, there was character customization, there was, I didn't really care about Mega Evolution, so it was just kind of a gimmick. But I had a lot of fun with the game. That's pretty good. So there's that. What else did we do? We did Heavy Rain, which Heavy Rain has a lot of hype. Everyone's saying it's like one of the best like cinematic experiences you can have on PlayStation 3, and it's just like this really unique murder mystery, and it really was good. The biggest things that sucked, but also the kind of the best things that play this game with another person, because there's gonna be a lot of bullshit moments. You're gonna get mad unless you have somebody there to laugh with, because I don't know. It's just the game's so ridiculous. It's such a, you can tell it's so European. These guys who made this game, they're doing shitty accents. The kids sound like fucking like fucking shell shock victims. Like their families just like adopted them from war, like they're war babies or something. I don't even know. There's a scene where you get to sword fight a kid and kill him. Very good. What else? It was just a really fun game. I didn't see the ending coming. It all came together pretty nicely. I'll play another Heavy Rain. They did about a different murderer this time. That'd be cool. Then we played Nier. Nier's a game that everyone's been like, oh yeah, it's so good. You just gotta get to that halfway point. Halfway point, it gets really good. It gets really dark, it gets really fucked up, it gets really twisted. Then you beat it again, then you get 3 different endings. So like, I was like expecting like, fuck yes, it's gonna be so good, it's gonna be sweet. And for the most part, I wasn't disappointed. It did get really cool. And like I was saying, it gets pretty good. Nier's an interesting game. It's a action RPG, and like leveling isn't so important in the game. Weapon crafting isn't so important in the game, but it's there. And the game is so. I always compare it to Shadow of the Colossus because it's this really recluse game where you're in this like barely alive world, and there's just barely any humans. Everything's so really weird. You question almost everything in the game because it's just weird. How is this like happening? Just like how is okay? So you go to like different cities and like there's no hope in this world. Everything just seems so fucked up. It's really cool though. It's like I look at it like Dark Souls and Shadow of the Colossus. I feel like they're part of the same world. But Nier though, it's so I don't even know how to describe it. It's Nier. Okay, I suck at explaining games in a short amount of time, but if you like games where you can question a lot of stuff going on, you don't like games that there's no happiness. Like maybe there can be, but it's just so like there's so much depth to like fucked upness in this game. It's ridiculous. And on top of that, it's a pretty fun action game. So there's that. What else do we have? Shadow of the Colossus. So I haven't played Shadow of the Colossus since like it came out. I think it was 2005 or 2005. And it was a really fun game back then. I fucking loved it instantly. Very immersed by it. Loved it. Oh, I haven't had a sandwich and chips in so long. It's so good. But so I haven't played that in a long time, but I loved it back then. That was one of the first games that I played where it was just like this abandoned world. It's so beautiful. There's nothing going on. You fight these giant like earth fortress creatures that are they're half earth, half structure. And it's such a beautiful game, and it's one of those games where everyone's like, oh yeah, it's artsy fartsy, and if there's ever a reason that games are like their own medium, it's this, and it's a really good game. And it still holds up, sorta. Okay, so I played the HD collection, which I still have to play Ico. Which, do you guys think I should play Ico or not? I'm on the fence. But Shadow of the Colossus, I don't know. In the HD version, yeah, it looks good in HD, and it plays the same, but the horse controls still suck ass. Climbing is still a little janky. Other than that, though, it's a fucking beautiful game. It's so good. Last time I played it, I got to the second to last Colossus. This time I beat it, and I don't regret it. It was a solid, like, 7 hours, I think. Pretty fun. Definitely get a strategy guide, though. Some of those bosses, I don't know. You mess around for a couple hours trying to find out how to kill them. But it's fun. If I had to review all these games, which would be Pokemon, Nier, Shadow of the Colossus, I would say Pokemon Y gets a 2 out of 3. I'd say it's a average, if not slightly above average, I want to say RPG. It's a slightly above average gateway RPG. Let's say that. Then you had Nier. I'd give that another. I want to give it a 2 out of 3 because for it to be a 2 out of 5, it would have had to have maybe more gameplay. The gameplay to me it felt the same. After the first 5 hours, it felt the same. Especially when once you beat the game once, you start at the halfway point and then you got to beat it again. And then if you want to do on the third playthrough, you can get the third ending and the fourth ending. There's just the side content I didn't really like. Side questing just was completely pointless to me. Crafting I didn't even touch. There was just so much stuff in that game I didn't even touch, and I didn't feel like I needed to touch it or I wanted to touch it. And that to me it damages the score a little bit. So Nier gets a 2 out of 3 also, and then Shadow of the Colossus gets a 2.5 out of 3. If the controls were a little tighter, maybe a little more polished, that would be a perfect game, honestly. And 2.5 is a good rating for that game. Nier and Shadow both had amazing soundtracks. Nier had really good voice acting, really, really good. Kayane and Weiss and all of them, they're fucking awesome. That game's so fucking tragic, it's so good. I don't know. I'm playing Indie Dev Kaikuno. I guess I'll make another video soon about that. In the meantime, I'm gonna eat the sandwich and get back to work. So hey, keep frazzing, baby.